Slanesh, where the frick is my chain axe? Kaya. Forgive me Con, I forgot to give it back, but you can have it today if you come to my place. Fine. So where the frick is my chain axe? Bang, bang, buzz. I switched phones and my Warhammer reactions pics were annihilated. Please, brothers, lend me your aid. By the Emperor. What is that? It is a Predator tank, designed during the DAOT to fight Orks. A tank specifically optimized to kill Orks. Yes. Peak human tech. You can still build it. Yes. May we have some? No. Gork, Mork, and Korn, watching Gazquil and Angren pulverize each other. Dreadnoughts of the traitor legions waking up after the Horus heresy and seeing what their legion has become. Thomas had never seen such bullsh. Angren having to fight 40 Eldari assassins immediately after getting out of his gestation pod. This is the worst day of my life. Games Workshop. The worst day of your life, so far. I am a gladiator. Picks up an iron bar. Well Horus, this is exactly how I pictured your heresy would look. Asmodee's reputation as an interrogator chaplain. The amount of fallen he has actually made repent. Me, okay, let's go to sleep. Start giving me some melatonin. Brain, no. Me, you do realize that I have to wake up at 4:30 tomorrow morning, and I barely slept last night, right? Brain, you do realize that access denied. Jagatai Khan. Imperium. Chaos. The poor sites in the 40k universe must have so many categories. I'm sad for Percherabo. Who the hell is Percherabo? Guardsman throwing his melter gun after being hit by a Necron weapon, M42. Space wolves, we don't like to wear helmets because that will enhance our animalistic senses and make us intimidating. Thousand Suns honest reaction. The so-called Jagatai Khan fans, when I ask them to tell me something interesting about him, other than that one time he talked full grin. Me in Minecraft, after turning the village into a fortress, before starting a raid. Necrons when they wake up, to find their tomb turned into a demon world. Dart, turn off the air conditioner, let it rest. The refrigerator that's been on for the past 17 years. Angren killed Yerick. Every orc in the known galaxy. World beaters. God Emperor of Mankind, after teleporting a bunch of cyclonic torpedo into Horus's flagship. 3 playable guard regiments. 10 playable SM chapters. Perfectly balanced. GW. As all things should be. How is it possible that none of my plagues, even the strongest, have ever harmed you? Alcohol has disinfecting properties. My blood contains 99.9% alcohol, so I am not afraid of any disease. Zarek on his way out of the galaxy. Hive Fleet behemoth passing him on the space freeway. This villainid is vibrating at regular frequency. It must be praising the Omnitia. Can I take it with me on the flagship? What girls think we want. What we really want. When the Emperor is resurrected, but denies that he's a god, so now you have to carry out your duty and execute him for being a heretic. What you see. What she sees. Commissar addressing his troops before battle. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Transhuman dread. Space Marines are trans. Confirmed. Not playing against Thal because you don't like shooty armies. Not playing against Thal because your army lore is set in M32 and that's not canon. People, the new Thal book, Elemental Council, have human times Thal romance plotline. Me after reading the whole thing. Where are they? Girls, guess my zodiac sign. You're so sensitive. I'd say Sagittarius. Boys, guess my Warhammer army. Orks, because you're freaking stupid. I just got into Warhammer. Thousand Suns are the best. Haha right, Magnus did nothing wrong. What I got there? Obvious psyker. A rune priest. Meets another chapter during a crusade. Blood ravens. I'll steal your entire stock. When they resurrect you after 10,000 years, and things are somehow even freaking worse than Horus Rebellion. The White Fang. WH40K. Solving problems with mass genocide. You guys always act like you're better than me. For every second you hold this button down, 10,000 of your people die. But in return, dude, the Emperor coming up with the idea for the Great Crusade while chilling in the Himalayas. The Immaterium is calm again. There's no big power in the galaxy. I can easily conquer Terra, then pretend to be a god to the Mechanicum, and get all the ships I'd ever need to conquer the galaxy. I'd get all that elder booty for myself. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Slay the Xenos. Lay the Xenos. My body is a machine that turns your body into my body. Use managed to sneak into da metal boy Trazin's museum. Us and weird boy magic cowled plot armor. Yeah, what are yeah stealing from dat Ned stuff. So da boys can finally take over da entire galaxy and give everyone a proper crumpin'. The Elder Empire creates a chaos god after quadrillions of Elder spend millions of years living in pure excess without stopping. Some random Turkish guy creating by himself a new chaos god in just a few tens of thousands of years after overloading himself with a warp. If the Emperor crosses over to AOS, 1. He becomes the new ever chosen and brings ruin to the realms. 2. Sees humanity somewhat safer under the protection of gods who acutely care about them, so he becomes a wonder to learn more about the realms. When you get paid bi-weekly, week 1. Necron's Combat Patrol Box. Week 2. Ice Soup. Robute Gilliman and his biological mother. Here's some money, go see a Star War. Robute Gilliman and his adoptive mother. How's Space Marine been for you blokes? The Emperor is protected by warhounds. Is he stupid? Duelists. Roblox girly man. After entering to OnlyFans and seeing that there's only big titty elder waifus. The world. China. Stop creating deadly pandemics. Nurgle on holiday in China. Actually, if you just concoct this extremely specific circumstance, you could technically cause Lucius the Eternal to die, with no one feeling pride from his death, killing him forever. Slanesh, bringing Lucius back to life anyway, because it amuses them. I'll ignore that. The 1000 new Syrian gladiators. I never loved my gene sons, sad thing for a Primarch to admit, but true, you were the brother right chose. Camouflage. Is this cowardice? We are demon hunters. That's cute. Codex. Ignored. Emperor. Deified. Crusade. Eternal. Yep, it's Black Templar time. Year 1914. The Emperor pretending to be unfit to fight in WW1 because he knows he'll kill everyone. Rylana, Ancient of Rights of the Emperor's Children, confronts his traitor Primarch Fulgrim below the Precentor's palace, picked captain as Van III, circa M40. You can never be forgiven for the things that you've done, and so it falls to my hands to end the prodigal son. What about dinner? Krankers, this exterminatus is kind of important. How about dessert? Well, I suppose there's time for dessert. In the grim darkness of the far future there is only Ned Flanders. Howdy ho, traitorino. By all means go on about how you would solve Lucius. How ecstatic does it make you feel to outsmart a god? How despairing and unfair would it be if it didn't work? Master Commissar, I found the Astartes drop pod. They're really tall, and they look kinda angry. Yes, I know, that's good. But the skulls and horns on their backs are lit. Horns, skulls, Russell, that's not an Astartes. Now, behold the unlimited magical power of chaos. Is this your card? Me and the bad biatch I pulled by being extremely earth-shatteringly unreasonably fricking mad. Ooh, get away from me you pathetic mortal. I hope you die in the most painful way possible. Don't worry citizen, me and my brothers will lay down our lives to protect you and your family. Now this might look like a bad way to get put in the past tense, but I assure you, it is all downhill from here. Dying. Dying for the Emperor. Dying for the Emperor again. Ooh yeah. An extremely aggressive xenophobic, racist, and violent galactic empire that exterminated countless races to expand its territories. Yeah, the Imperium was a really horrible thing for the galaxy, destroying worlds and committing genocide on innocent aliens, and even other humans for their empire. An extremely aggressive xenophobic, racist, and violent galactic empire that exterminated countless races to expand its territories. Poor Necrontiers. Why didn't the old ones give them the cure for their illnesses? They just wanted to continue destroying worlds and committing genocide on innocent aliens and even other Necrontiers for their empire. Me, you know, maybe Horus had a point. My BF. Disgusting Xenos, I'll kill you all. At your service my paramount mover. That bloody struggle. What do you think he's listening to? Probably heavy metal or hard rock. Dawn of War the complete soundtrack. No one will see the weapon servitor, but maybe it'll hit okay. Injured guardswoman threatens Slaneshi Demonette after field hospital is overrun. Circa 056.M42. Stay back, Sla. Craft World Eldari. Survive through a rigid code of behavior. Dark Elder. Survive through the pain and anguish of others. Harlequins. Funny clown humor. Marvel is doing 40k comics. Disney owns Marvel films. Slanesh is now a Disney princess. Games Workshop adding and women to a post about custodies. Alt-right man babies. Titus breathes. Leandros. The Codex Astartes forbids this action. Ghost Rider Astartes. Yippee yayo, heretics. 8 the Emperor. 8 the Dark Angels. 8 Chaos. Love Conrad. Love Sevator. Simple as. What would Thomas the Train look like if he was a character from Warhammer 40k? Sure, here you go. When you just want GW to be consistent in its world building rules they introduced in the first place, and some guy who agrees with you starts ranting about gays and minorities being bad, or whatever, you're not affiliated with me. When you wake up a different kind of mummy. Expecto exterminatus. Thin your paints. Me. No. Xenophobic. It's not fear. It's disgust. Games Workshop. Wendy, mark up those kit prices. The higher the better. $20. Higher. $200. Logistics. Heavy weapons. Terror tactics. Frenzied assault. Common sense. Other legions tactics versus White Scars in a nutshell. As a Kerryman trying to access the bulk library. Erryman. Whack. Grumble. Whack. Mutants. Approve. Vampires. Approve. Girls. Heresy. Gatekeeping explained. Join the hobby. Change the hobby. 40k right now. I'm telling you, I am 10 years old. I don't care. I like to keep politics out of my hobbies, you know? This is where I go to escape all that real world stuff. So, which of my armies do you want to face? My Black Templar Crusade Force, my 1941 Afrika Corps Death Corps of Krieg, or my Blood Axes modeled after the 9th SS Panzer Division Hohenstaufen? What is my purpose? You kill Necrons. Oh my god. POV, you're about to see the Ogryn's Rock Collection. Change my mind. Sniper is just a cowardice. If an alien came to visit, I would kill it by Bella. Her. Unleash the Xndo. The what? Heretic. Whack. Orc. Whack. Tyrannid. Whack. Me. I'm loyal as frick. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. How it feels to be white when it gets a little chilly out. And this is where I would put my competent brothers, if I had one. One of these space marines is a trans woman. Bet you can't tell which one it is, bigot. Elder. Monkey. Elder. Imperium of Man. What is the law, power and potential of the Great Clean One? Incels. Your fear of women and LGBTQIA people is due to the religions I despise. You are the heretics sham. New fan. Imperium. Disciplined, strong, selfless, love humanity. Anti-Imperium. Groomers, fat people, troons, degenerates, pro-pedo statements. Had a good game against Astra Militarum today. I won 84-15. It was a complete rout for my opponent. I kinda felt bad. The Imperium have always been the bad guys, you chud. I love the Imperium and humanity. Praise to our glorious God Emperor. Human rights don't apply if you're not human. I am more irrelevant. No, I am more irrelevant. Amateurs. What was that? Punk. Amateurs. Guardsmen. Your wife's ears are longer than most. Never ask a woman her age. A man his salary. And Red Gundam why the face looked like a Blood Angel's Terminator. Thomas was angry as James had betrayed his god emperor. Lead me to the slaughter, said Thomas. Only men will receive my seed. Who would win in a fight, the Adeptus Capitalist or the Custode Communist? Great shooting, buddy. I'm having so much fun. This is awesome. I love being a space marine. Woo, yeah. It was about this time that the new recruit began to believe the tales of gene seed corruption. British people patiently waiting for someone to enter melee distance. Every Warhammer 40k orc is technically trans. Captain Titus model, but it's Cavill. Only in death does duty end, soldier. The Imperium of Man. Adeptus Astartes. Astra Militarum. Imperial Navy. Me. Praying for you without your consent. Literally all of us. Make mankind great again. Leftoid tourists. Gatekeepers. Get back, I've got soap. Later. Scratch, scratch. You again mortal. Knows your insolence no bounds. This time I shall. By the grasp of dawn. What's the male version of a horse girl? Older hobbyists being a-holes. Noobs. The hobby is dying. Nobody. Not a soul. Space wolves when you call them furries.